Battlefront 2 has seen a large amount of scandals and criticism, from its loot boxes to its progression system and other problems within the game. DICE have been making changes to the game since its launch by removing microtransactions and tweaking some of the credit systems, which I should be making a detailed video on soon. These changes may not be enough as of yet to entice new players to pick up the game. Hopefully more drastic changes can be made to the game soon. But for those of us who are currently in the game, DICE is adding content to the game during the month of December. Named the Last Jedi season, this is a month's worth of new challenges, playable characters, maps, and other content releases. The season began on Tuesday, December 5th, and we'll have players choosing between two factions, the Resistance or the First Order. At the end of the season, whichever faction wins will receive a loot crate full of items for either Phasma or Finn, depending on whose side you chose. Whichever faction completes the most challenges will push their team to victory and unlock these items at the end of the season. Once you choose your faction, you will have access to a new weekly faction challenge. The first challenge is getting 50 kills with each class. Next will be a weekend challenge beginning on Friday, December 8th. Following this challenge will be Blast Sunday on December 10th. I assume the name is pretty straightforward and is based around the Team Deathmatch mode. Week 2 begins on Wednesday, December 13th, alongside the release week of the movie The Last Jedi, which I'm really excited for, by the way. It looks awesome. A lot of content will be released on the 13th, the first of which will be 2 new playable heroes, Finn and Captain Phasma. Hopefully more information will be released soon as to which abilities the two have, hopefully some of the abilities that we have seen them possess in the new movie. I'll try not to spoil anything from the trailer if you haven't seen it. The next release for the 13th will be a new galactic assault map named Crate. This is the white planet which appears to bleed, if you will, with the red dust billowing out of the planet. Hopefully this effect will take place in the game as well in some sort. Maybe as you take a step or explosions go off, red dust will rise up from the ground, but most importantly I hope that the map design will be more than just an empty field. We don't need to give those flying an easier shot at those on the ground. Speaking of flying, there will also be a new Starfighter Assault map by the name of Dakar. The image of this looks like a minor asteroid field surrounding a green planet similar to that of Saturn and its rings. Along with this new map will be Tali's RZ-A2 A-Wing, which I assume is a hero starfighter. There will also be new daily challenges, which seems like an odd change. Maybe there will be new daily challenges thrown into the mix of the challenges that already exist, or maybe there will be more than one challenge per day. There will also be a new weekly faction challenge. And finally, for the 13th, there will be a single player mission by the name of Resurrection. This mission will hopefully reveal some more information about Iden Versio and where she is during the rise of the First Order. The 13th seems to be packed with additional content that will hopefully add longevity to the game. On Friday, December 15th, there will be a new weekend challenge, and December 17th will be Galactic Assault Sunday, similar to Blast Sunday. Week 3 seems to be focusing on pilots and Starfighter Assault. This week will begin Wednesday, December 20th with a new weekly faction challenge and new daily challenges. Friday, December 22nd will be a weekend challenge, and December 24th will be Starfighter Assault Sunday. Week 4 is based around a holiday celebration of some kind. This will begin Wednesday, December 27th with a new weekly faction challenge, new daily challenges, and a holiday playlist created by the team at DICE. Finally, on Friday, December 29th, there will be a weekend challenge. What is odd though is that there isn't going to be a Sunday based on a specific mode. The last day of December is on a Sunday, so this could be achieved by using Heroes vs Villains or Strike. Maybe DICE knows that the majority of Heroes vs Villain players are AFK farmers, so maybe that's why they're not backing this mode. A recent patch note says that changes are being made to Heroes vs Villains, so maybe this is why the developers left this mode out. And that's it for the season. There seems to be quite a lot of content coming out around the release of The Last Jedi, as well as challenges being scattered around the month. I'm personally excited for the new content. The challenges aren't as important, but I'm personally a sucker for things like that. Challenges usually give me a reason to use a certain weapon or play a certain class or game mode. If challenges are done right, they can push me to try new things in the game that I may have never tried before. Whether this will be a good or bad thing remains to be seen, however. Let me know in the comments below whether or not you think this new season is a good idea, or if you're excited for it. Hopefully additional seasons will be released in the future, with some maybe coinciding with the release of the Rebels show or maybe other Star Wars video games. Either way, I hope that more content will continue to be added to the game. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then please leave a like and consider subscribing to be notified of when I post more videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Okay, bye guys.